Don't need to explain what this is, you can see by the upside down box and the title of the video. The most exciting thing is, I'm not even going to forget this, I've got loads of stickers. I'm going to put them everywhere. By my terrible box opening skills, you've probably figured out that it's time to get the Greddy front splitter on. In this video, I will be priming it, painting it, lacquering it, and getting it on the car, which means also that we need to find a new home for my old splitter. So all those that have been asking about it and DMing me on Instagram asking if it's for sale, yes it is. Stick around till the end of the video and all the information you need will be revealed. Well, there's a hell of a lot less packaging than I thought. It is genuinely just, it's just in the box with nothing else. I wasn't quite expecting that, but fair enough, it's here and it appears to be in one piece, so I won't grumble. Oh, it does feel like it's made out of decent stuff as well. What sort of time? Oh, they have actually prepped some of it. This is going to be annoying to get perfect, just by looking at it straight away. And here we go, here's our first reveal. Oh yes. Oh yes, let me change the camera angle. Oh yeah. Oh yes, indeed. That looks pretty good to me. It does need a good prep up, this thing. As you can see, the whole thing looks like this. It's sort of coming another one of those semi-preps from the factory states. So I'll get this looking a little bit better and then we'll talk more about it. But before that, I'm going to open that envelope. Got a load of Japanese on the back of it. I'll show you that. I don't know what any of it means. So there you go. We're opening this with a screwdriver as well, so this is probably going to go awfully. Alright, let's see what's in here then. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, that's cool. You get a little diagram with it and everything. It's all, at least the dimensions are there. At least I can understand that. This is just cool to have and put in the paperwork of the car now. It's like, yeah, it's actually a legit thing come from Japan. It has come all the way from Japan via France though, but yeah, it's still from Japan. It's still from Japan. It's got a little ZC32S sticker on the envelope too. What else have we got in here? We've got more bits and bats. We've got some adhesive strip things here. That's probably to seal the gaps with. That's what I need for the rear piece. We've got more of those. If I've got any left over, then hey, I can use those for that. Looks like we've got some fixings in here as well. More 3M stuff. Yes, I was thinking this. That's the badge for the middle. Get in. I'm gonna think, right, I'm gonna have to put something in that gap, but no, I'm so happy about that because I didn't think it actually comes with one. And then two washer looking things, not sure what they might be for. And last but not least, a couple of brackets and some screws. So I think that plus the self-tapping kit that I've got is everything you need to get this on the car. So I will crack on with scrubbing it down, which might take me a good few hours. I'm at least going to show you some of the prep that I did here, just to kind of give you an idea of what it actually is like to prep this and scrub it up. It was tougher than I thought. It did put up a little bit of a fight, but it's nothing that an electric mouse sander or any other electric sander or pneumatic sander can't take care of, especially with the right paper. I was using 320s here. I bought a brand new box specifically for this job and it worked a treat. So I've very gingerly put this back down. I've panel wiped it and I think she's good to go. There we go. It's looking a lot better now. That is prepped enough for me. I've just got to give it a quick dust down, but I'm going to actually spray the underside first and just give it a really, really quick dust coat. Obviously the underside gets done first, so I'm not going to then flip it over onto the good side that's actually going to be visible. And just for reference and anyone wondering here, I'm using Autotech Etch Primer out of a spray can. It's got a jet nozzle on it and the finish you can get with this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. I could not recommend it enough. I always say a dust coat and then it ends up being more than a dust coat, but it looks like it's a dead pretty well. One more splash into the front to go. I'll take the last off this, and most likely overnight now I'll just leave it popped up in this position and come back to it tomorrow evening once I'm free again, and then I'll flip it over and do the front side. That's the plan anyway. And there we have it. We'll have a look at that in a sec. When I said I'd get back to this the next day, it's actually now 3 days later. I have had a bit of a mare, but it's fine because we're back in the groove, in the swing of things, and it looks mint. I'm kind of glad that I've left it for this long, because at least now when I put it down, it's not going to market, or it's 99% not going to market, and I've got just the thing to do that with. L Sponge, it can sit on these, and hopefully we should be good if I lie them lengthways like this, or widthways, I don't know. Either way, that's what's happening. Not sure what's very jumbo about these. They look the exact same size as normal ones, but at least they were made in Britain. Probably about the only thing left that is made in Britain these days. That was a joke, by the way. I know there's more than that, but it doesn't seem like it these days. But yeah, that is my thinking. Let's get the primer and bang the top coat on this. Here we go then. So I apologise if the lighting's not fantastic in the positioning. It's quite a big piece to fit into one frame. You're going to have to bear with myself being in the way of the camera here, unfortunately, but it's the only way I can seem to do it. As always, I'll give you an afterwards shot anyway. So here we go, here goes nothing. Any bits that might stick into it, I'm just going to deal with those after and smooth them out, and we'll get another coat of, well, light coat of primer on after that. Remember, even though it's been a few days, I've not forgot to just somewhat dust it, like obviously not completely dusting this, but you get the idea. And I'm not going to time lapse this either, I'm just going to waffle for enough time to get the dust coat on, so you can at least see it in real time. Dead quick, nice easy passes, just like that. We'll let that dry, 10 minutes, we'll come back to it and see what the result is. Come back round to the front here, I have just noticed something quite interesting. On your screen it will be the right hand side corner of the splitter. There's some, it's where the mould hasn't quite gone in perfectly, and there's a few sort of bubble holes in there, if you know what I mean. It kind of looks like dairy milk bubbly. If you're from the UK and grew up in the 2000s and 2010s, you will definitely know what that is, elite chocolate. But it almost looks like that. I had similar issues with the Clio's spoiler as well, just on the back and front parts, mainly where I'm guessing the joins are. So it is what it is. I don't think you'll be able to really clock it once it's finished. It's really not that bad at all, because it's going to be tucked. Ideally, actually there's an idea, I could tuck it behind the wheel arch liner and put some bigger clips in there. Now that looks good to me, and there's a big cloud of primer everywhere on the street now. I can't believe I caught that on video as well. Those two kids that walked past, or like those two people that walked past, whatever, said, oh, it smells so nice, that. I'm like, yeah, it will only give you terrible illnesses in the quite near future if you keep doing it and smelling things like that. And that's why you should always wear a mask, because it genuinely will make you very ill. I'm not going to specify any further, I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure you can use common sense and understand that. Anyway, another 10 minutes, let it dry. It's absolutely baking hot outside. I'm not going to put it outside wet because it might just scorch it. I've had issues with doing that before. I don't know if that's my doings with making coats too heavy or not, but I'm not going to risk it. I'll let it sort of become touchish, dry in here, and then bang it behind the Clio. And see what she looks like in probably more than 10 minutes in the sun. Actually, we'll let it bake for like an hour or something. So that topside primer actually dried really well. I didn't actually get time to show it on video, so I do apologise about that, but now I've jumped straight into the white. It looks fantastic. I'd give it a quick scuff over with the magic sponge as well, just to make it nice and smooth, and now that white is going on absolutely perfectly. This is quite a thick coat on the inside, because this is where it's going to get battered by all the stones, the grit and the salt and the horrible nastiness that is on the roads. So we're going for quite a thick coat here. 2 different coats, and that should do the trick just fine. Again, I've left it here a good 15-20 minutes baking in that lovely hot sunshine that we get here in England in the summer, just to get it cured and it's ready for that coat. It's just absolutely the best it possibly can be at that point. There's no way it can go wrong, and the finish, as you will see in the next clip, actually came out very well. Obviously I'm narrating this afterwards, so I know what it looks like, but I can assure you this worked perfectly. I couldn't have been happier with the way this turned out. You can probably see that in the video now from the way it's going on. Even though the lighting's not the best, I'm sure you can still get the picture. And after this, I'll be turning it over and doing the top side, which is what I'm most excited about. And I'll explain more of that in the next few clips. So we'll go for this top side coat. Now, it's been a couple of days, I've been at work and stuff, and I've waited for this exact moment because it's nice and sunny, so I've brought it outside. Let's get the paint mix, and we'll get this top coat on. An even bigger bonus for this is I've found another 50% worth of the paint that I already had lying around, so that's absolutely fantastic. I've got double the amount that I needed, so there's definitely 100% enough to get this done. Righto, let's have a bash at this. Wait for the wind, obviously. I think, ladies and gents, I'm just going to go straight for the second coat here because this has gone on really well and there's barely anything that's stuck to it. It's that minimum. I can probably just get a sponge after I've put the other coat of paint on, after it's baked in this gorgeous British summer sun. It will be fine. Once again, apologies about the potentially naff view of me getting in the way. Yes, finally, it looks really, really good. Okay, that's going to sit and bake there for as long as I can possibly leave it now. And then hopefully today we get to lacquer it. I'd really like to do that. But there's one more thing in between lacquering it that you may notice we're missing, and that's rocking, and it's scaring the hell out of me. Please stop. So the second thing we actually need is, you'll see here, we've got coat 1, which is the white that I've just applied, and coat 2. This is completely clear with just pearls in it. But just before we do that, check out the final finish of the white paint on this. It looks fantastic. There's not a mark on it, there's no litter in it, it's ready to go. So the next stage is putting this lovely pearl coat over the top of it. It's dried, it's perfect. And I'm actually only going to be doing, I'm not going to bother doing behind here this time or anything. I'm just going to do the face of what you can actually see. That's all we're going to be doing because it saves material and it also saves time as well. And plus we don't have to move it around, turn it over like I explained in a few clips prior to this, probably about 1,000 clips prior to this. And sadly you won't be able to see much more because my camera positioning skills were so bad here that I was stood in front of it for 90% of this shot, so I do apologise about that. And now for the final part of the process, it's lacquer time, my favourite part of it all because that means it's nearly time to put it on the car. Ladies and gents, it's done. I'm so incredibly happy with it. It turned out pretty much perfectly. It's a tiny bit dry here. You can genuinely barely even feel it with your fingers. It's just ever so slightly noticeable in that light there. You can see maybe there's just a slight line. I don't know if you can catch what I mean there, that, but I don't think I'm going to do anything about it until it's on the car because I'm just excited to get it on. Plus this side's gone a bit droopy, so we're going to use the Clio as a van in a little bit. I'll take it home and I've already got all the clips and self-tappers that I need, plus the drill jack to hold the other side up, and we'll get it on. Should be a piece of cake. Before we put the new one on, everyone has been asking me about this. I don't know whether I've mentioned it in the video because again it's probably taken me weeks to film this. It's now for sale. It's on Facebook and eBay. You can reach out to me on Instagram, or if not, just check out the listings. I will link them in the description. I don't know how well the links will work or not on YouTube. Hopefully they will work. I've never tried selling something via YouTube before properly, so apologies if it doesn't work, but if not, just type in Swiftsport 32 2011 to 2017 front splitter on either eBay or Facebook and you'll probably find it. So I've now stripped it of its identity at the front. Still got its battle scars, unfortunately. I'm probably not going to get to sort that this year because I just need to clean up the rest of the car, to be honest. It's absolutely filthy. I haven't washed it in ages and I feel really bad. Anyway, I'm going to stop guilt tripping myself and crack on with this. I may have to take out a couple of arch liner clips, but honestly... Oh yeah, that's right. Quick release. We don't need to bother with that. I've just screamed and laughed like a little girl looking at this. Oh, it's complete. Oh my God. Right, get these side clips in instantly. Oh, I'm out of breath now. Yeah, I'm using the jack trick, obviously, to get it all lined up and stuff. That is perfect, mate. Mate. Oh my God. So I've already done this to make it hold place on the other side. Get your box and clips of many things, which I've definitely told people to buy. Get the correct size one in there. I'm not going to lie, there isn't any size markings on these, so just try until you do actually fit the right one. Use a screw-headed one as well because it'll actually do its job properly. And then get your little electric screwdriver. And there we go, it's in. Why are you shouting at me? Ah, I think the door's slammed shut. Yes it is. You don't need to shout at me. Although the dashboard is disagreeing. In theory now, if I take the jack away, it will stay there, but I don't think I'm going to do that, purely because I want it to fit right. Turns out, no, we're okay. We can actually remove the jack because there's only 2 more places for the self-tappers to go, so we'll get those in now. So get your self-tappers, like so, and then line them up with the holes that's under here. There's actually only 2. There's one there, and there's one there as well. I'm currently holding this one-handed and I'm doing this one-handed as well, so I do apologise if the view's a little bit naff. Oh my god, everything's flying everywhere, it's windy. Yeah, this is unfortunately the best I can do, but there you go. It's exactly how you want it, and just repeat on the other side like that. I'm not going to show it again, you get the gist, because I'm in a very awkward position here. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you have one Greddy front splitter. Let's clean up and let's go and wash the car. Please can you all bully me in the comments section and tell me to hurry up with my wheels, because honestly the wheels are letting it down so much now. They're just utterly battered out their minds. That's going to be next though. That's going to be next, and there's something else as well that's in the pipelines, but I'll do the wheels first. I promise I will do the wheels first. Next video should be the wheels for this. There is no excuses now. I've literally done everything else. God, look at it though, it's so nice. It does need a wash though, it's absolute filth. And honestly, I'm debating for all this stuff on the front here, all the bug catchy stuff. I've not really got the time to deal with this stuff in the current state of affairs with my job and everything else. As you can see, it's an absolute pigsty in here as well. So I'm debating just sending it for a full detail wax outside, polish the whole car, the whole 9 yards, because honestly I CBA doing it myself. Lovely job, Lee. Let's go. There is the Greddy badge in here. You'll notice I've not put that on. I'm not going to do that and then go and hit it with a jet wash. I think that'd be immensely stupid, so I will do that off camera and it will just appear in another video. Honestly, I just want to get this edited and uploaded. I didn't hear any crunching underneath the car, so I'm going to assume that it's survived the journey. It has survived journey. Bloody excellent. Right. I hope I brought my sponges and stuff with me. It'd be kind of a wasteful trip if I haven't. 1 second. It's not the sponge, but it's an sponge. It'll do me nicely. Before shots, because I haven't got no tripod with me again. It's also broke, which isn't good. And here is the after shot. She's scrubbed up very well, in fact. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go and take some pictures, get the thumbnail and run her back home because I want it to stay clean, because it's gonna get dirty tomorrow and I just like one day where I can look at it where it's clean. That is it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it helped you out, and if you were following along at home, give me a review, let me know how I did, and hopefully you actually got on all right with this if you were following along from home and I get some good reviews in the comments. But yeah, that's it for now. Check out the pictures on Instagram, follow me on there, and if you've got any questions, also message me on there. I'll do my best to reply. It is quite difficult with work and stuff. I do get inundated with messages sometimes, but I will get back to you. Even if it takes me 2 weeks, I will get back to you, don't worry. So yeah, thanks again for watching, take care, and I'll see you all very soon for the wheels, I promise.